A long, long time ago, on a small island high up in the north, something unusual had happened. On a steep rocky slope stood the remains of an old castle. The ruins consisted of the rest of an old stone wall and several stone piles. Between the old weathered stones one could see the blue sea. A light mist flowed through the ruins, and right in the middle of the ruins on the floor, between the stones and heather, lay something very strange. Where did it come from? Who put it there, and when? What was it doing in this lonely place? It was a very strange colour, so yellowish brown, and it was also speckled. It was an egg, a large egg, a very large, unusual egg. An egg like that had never been seen before. The egg lay all on its own, and what could possibly be in it? A fox ran past, and out of the corner of its eye he noticed something very strange. Very slowly he crept nearer, so that he could sniff it. Oh, it's an egg! But what a large egg! Perhaps it would make a nice evening meal, thought the fox to himself. Suddenly the fox jumped back as if he'd been stung, and with his fur standing on end he fled towards the beach. Down on the beach, where the cliffs began, lay a seal in the warm sand, enjoying the evening sun. Suddenly the seal looked up and saw the fox running past with its ears laid back. "Now then, what are you running away from?" the seal asked. The fox stopped. "Why, I'm only running for the fun of it," answered the fox. "Oh, then why is your fur standing on end if nothing has frightened you?" asked the seal. The fox turned to the seal and said, "When you're so clever, then you can surely tell me what is that is lying up in the ruins." "What? What's lying where?" "How do you expect me to know what's lying up there? I have no legs, and I can't run like you. Also I cannot fly." "Please, fox, do tell me what is up there that is so mysterious," begged the seal. The fox sat down in the sand next to the seal and took a deep breath. "Well, up on the cliff in the old ruins, right in the middle, lies a large egg, almost as large as you." "You're trying to take the mickey," said the seal. "An egg that size hasn't been seen for millions of years." "Honestly, I tell you it's an enormous egg," the fox insisted. "I wanted to, You wanted to eat it?" the seal asked rather distrustfully and with a grin. "And why did you run away then?" "I meant I wanted to sniff it," growled the fox. "And then suddenly I felt as if I was electrified. It gave me such a fright that I ran away as fast as possible." "Well, well," said the seal. "And what is the egg doing now?" "How should I know? Do you think I'm going near there again?" "No, no, I'm going home now. There it is a lot safer," the fox growled and trotted off. The seal lay on the beach in the evening sun and thought about what the fox had told him. Why is an egg laying up there in the ruins, the seal thought. How could it frighten the fox in such a way that his fur stood on end, when he only sniffed at it? Or had the fox tried to eat the egg? With those thoughts the seal fell asleep. At the same time, up on the cliff, the egg lay abandoned. In the pale moonshine it seemed to glow and glimmer. A light breeze moved a few bushes, clouds sailed over the darkening sky, and everything slept tranquilly. Everything? Is the egg asleep? What is inside it? At the other end of the cliff, a little further away, behind a small hill, the fox lay asleep in his den, dreaming about the enormous eggs. His legs moved rhythmically, as if he were still running. Slowly it dawned, a true splendour of colour in the early morning. The animals started to waken. A small hare came out of its burrow. It stretched itself, cleaned its long ears and its whiskers, and made its way to search for its breakfast. The hare knew where to find the best grass and the juiciest stems. Yes, the hare thought to himself, in the ruins there he will be able to find the best grass. But he must be on the lookout, in case the fox was lurking in the ruins looking for his breakfast. On this particular morning the hare was lucky. No fox was to be seen far and wide. The hare hopped and hopped to the edge of the cliff and looked down at the beach. There he could see the seal, who had just turned around. The hare was surprised that the seal was not out at sea fishing. Oh well, the hare thought, he had probably overslept. The hare hopped happily through the old ruins, pulled at a grass stem here and a leaf there, as he suddenly discovered something very odd in the old ruins. He didn't know that strange large round stone. He hopped closer, and his eyes widened as he saw that the stone was not a stone, but a very large, curiously glimmering egg. "What's this? What is that large egg doing here? Where did it come from?" Now the small hare was really quite courageous, and so he hopped nearer and nearer to the large egg so that he could take a very close look at it. Well, it did not move. It did absolutely nothing at all. Very carefully the hare laid his large ear on the egg. There inside he could actually hear a heartbeat, a regular and strong beating heart. Therefore the hare thought to himself, "Whatever is inside, it must be alive." At that moment he heard the seal calling loudly from down on the beach. "Hello, is anybody there?" The small hare hopped quickly over to the edge of the cliff, looked down and saw the seal. The seal called, "Hello, hare, have you also seen the egg?" The hare looked at the seal with surprise. "Why also?" "Just a minute, seal, I'll be with you in a minute." The hare turned around and hopped down to the beach.